This is Sam from Uniondale, and you're tuning into another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. The Knicks right now are down their superstar in Jalen Brunson. And according to Tom Thibodeau, it's next man up. What can the Knicks do to ride this storm? Let's analyze. Jalen Brunson on a nationally televised game against the Lakers. The Knicks lost another televised game. I was going to say shocker, but this season has been hard to watch at times because you're like, man, if they can get Mitch, if they can get Precious back, and if this can happen, and they looked like you got Mitch back, and it was like, all right, I know Karl Anthony Towns is hurt, I know Josh Hart is hurt, but now you've got Mitch, and this team is going to, they can get it together. So we thought. And then Jalen Brunson going for 40 plus basically in LA on national television, going against Luka, going against LeBron, and carrying the Knicks on his back until that injury. And the Knicks are on a 5-game West Coast road trip, and they're 0-2. They lost to the Lakers, and now they lost to the Kings. They've got excuse me. Is that a Sam Stradamus slip right there? They lost to the Clippers. They play the Kings tonight. Let's hope they don't lose. But, the motto right now is next man up. How you guys feeling about that, right? Because right now, as it stands, the Knicks are in third place, about 3 or 4 games ahead of the Bucks, who lost. They're 3 ahead. All right, let's see. I think the Bucks just played too. The Bucks played the Cavs. Yes, they did. They played the Cavs, and Milwaukee lost by 12 points. So if you're a Knicks fan, you don't want to do it, but shout out to Donovan Mitchell and the Cavaliers for looking out for our New York Knicks. The Knicks right now, they're 40-23. In their last 10 games, they're 500, 5-5. And it has not looked good for the Knicks, but the thing that the Knicks have going for them is they're 4 ahead of the Bucks. 4. And so right now, you know the saying that objects are closer than they appear on the mirror? Right now, they're behind the Knicks, but, they're treading water. Now, I will say, I was, when Brunson went out, I'm like, all right, next man up. Who's going to be the guy? And obviously for me, I was worried because, Karl Anthony Towns came back, and condolences to Karl Anthony Towns and his girlfriend for the close family friend that they lost. Karl Anthony Towns, to me, he's an all-star. He's an all-star starter. But I've said it for a while now. I think he's not right. I think he's playing hurt. He's saying it is what it is or whatever. And I think the thumb is an issue. I think the knee or the knees are an issue because he can't even post up. I'm like, you should be inside dominating. He wants to get a full head of steam from the 3-point line. And I'm like, you're making things difficult on yourself. But I don't know. I think he's not right. He's not right. And I think, I think his knee, when the season ends, whenever it ends, whether it's in the first round, second round, because as the Knicks stand right now, I don't see the Knicks going past, as of right now, the second round, because I just think there's too many issues right now. Too many issues. Are you going to have enough time for Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Brunson, and company to all gel? I don't know. They say 19 games to go. And they say that Jalen Brunson will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Not even, reevaluated. That knee sprain looked awful. And when I saw that happen, I said, all right, bet. The Knicks have Karl Anthony Towns, who's hurt, but in his sleep is a double-double, is a double-double machine. And Friday night, Josh Hart, bum knee and all, 14 points, 20 rebounds, 6 assists. Josh Hart, man, where would this Knicks team be without Josh Hart? And then obviously, and the thing is, I got a problem with the coach, Tom Thibodeau, man. Josh Hart is dealing with a messed up runner's knee, it's called. Josh Hart played 46 minutes on a messed up knee. Thomas, what are you doing? And then Karl Anthony Towns played 34. Mikal Bridges is the guy who I was looking for to step up, and he does when either Karl Anthony Towns is out or Brunson is out. He steps up. He had 22 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds in 43 minutes. Next man up. Who is it gonna be? It's gotta be Mikal Bridges, the guy that they gave up 100 picks for. And I think right now, the fact that Mikal Bridges has games where he's up and down, and quite honestly, he doesn't look like he's happy here right now, I blame Tom Thibodeau for it. I think Tom Thibodeau, it's up to him to find a way to get him involved. Get him involved in action. Get him involved. The guy is a mid-range assassin. Ain't 15 feet out, money. He's a throwback guy from back in the day. And I think Tom Thibodeau, it's on him to get him involved. Tom Thibodeau, I've said it for years, doesn't make adjustments, and sometimes he looks like a deer in headlights. That's just a fact. But for the Knicks to have a chance here with 19 games to go, 19 games, 2 weeks to go, 2 weeks before Brunson can be reevaluated, I don't see the Knicks, to be honest with you. I could see it being 3 weeks. That injury just looked bad. The Knicks are going to have to rely heavily on Mikal Bridges. But you cannot put all this pressure, Tom Thibodeau, on your favorite player in Josh Hart. You can't have him play the whole game, basically. His knee is bad. Tom Thibodeau, and I'm going to be honest with you, and I've thought about this for a while. Anybody who knows me knows that I was not a Tom Thibodeau guy. I really wasn't, because I felt that he runs his players to the ground. I always wanted the Knicks to go get Kenny Atkinson from Long Island, New York, and everything. I wanted him because I thought, as the coach, because I thought that he would, the guy, look what he's doing with the Cavs. Look what he did with the Nets. And I think Tom Thibodeau, Coach of the Year with the Knicks, Coach of the Year, I think either with the Bulls, or he gets the best out of his players. But I don't know if Tom Thibodeau is going to be the guy to take the Knicks over the hump. I don't. Right now, the fact that Josh Hart played the whole game, that's awful. The fact that Tom Thibodeau brought Karl Anthony Towns back in that Celtics game, and in my opinion, he almost ruined his season, with that, down 20 points and bringing him back in the game. See, I always thought that upper management and all speak to Tom Thibodeau about his foolishness, but clearly they don't. I don't know. And I'll tell you what, this next man up, that's going to be the guy. It's going to be Mikal Bridges. The Knicks right now, down Brunson, they only played an 8-man rotation. They signed P.J. Tucker. I don't know, at 39 years young, what he's going to bring to the table. A voice in the locker room. Don't care. Like, come on, man. Like, what is this? He can shoot the corner 3, but is he really going to make a difference? Yeah, I don't know. If he does, my bad. I was wrong. But I'm going to be honest with you. There is a young rookie who I think can possibly get into this rotation, because you saw Thibodeau play campaign 14 minutes, and he had 5 points and 3 assists on Friday. And then you had Deuce McBrizzle, gave you 7 points, 6 assists. And McBride, I don't know, he struggled, especially with his jumper. Tyler Kolek, give him a chance. Give him a chance. Next man up. I don't know. But things are not looking... I mean, the Knicks are lucky that they've got a little bit of a cushion. But like I said, things can get ugly fast. Things can get ugly fast. And I don't know, man. To me, I kind of feel like I'm going through the motions at this point. I'm not as excited for this team, especially with the Brunson injury. Now, I will tell you one thing I will tell you guys. In that Laker game, I think we saw about 5 minutes or so or maybe less of Mitch and Cat together. And that looks promising. It does. But right now, the captain is out. What do the Knicks do? What do you want to see the Knicks do? PJ Washington, was that the move for real? Was that the move for real? I don't know, man. But somehow, some way, all the changes that we think, whether it's going to be Tyler Kolek, whether it's going to be Moses Brown, Tom Thibodeau is the guy in charge. So what's going to change? But what say you? Get at me in the comments. Now it's that time. The Seahawks are clearing house. They are trading DK Metcalf to the Steelers. I'd like to thank you for tuning in, folks. I'm on most social media platforms at Sam I Analyze. Please like, share, subscribe, and you see that notification bell to the right. Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, à tout à l'heure.